Let's take a look. So that I've done 2 grids. So this first grid is just where the numbers of the clues are, 1 to 34, which I've marked in grey. This bit, this triangle, is the shaded bit in the thing. Easily, Catus, easily. Each clue answer in this puzzle is to be entered with its first letter in the appropriately numbered square, and the rest of its letters sequentially forming a right triangle. So a right-angled triangle with one horizontal side, a vertical side, and a diagonal side. The numbered square always represents a corner of a triangle whose first leg proceeds in the compass direction given next to the clue's number. The orientation of the other 2 legs must be deduced. Letters in the shaded squares form a triangle of their own. Answers include 4 capitalised words, one of them foreign. So, triangle. So we've got one here, so I'm going to keep it here. So the main aim, we enter them like a triangle, and the main aim is to fill all the letters. So with this one, we know it's going to start either across or down. So let's say it goes here, 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 here. Then it would go here, 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 here. And I assume it would end back next to the square that we started. I assume, because otherwise it's not a triangle, is it? So that's what I assume is going to go on. Find out. We'll find out. This came out in July 2000. So 1 starts here and goes down. Starts off with goes south. With sides, triangle shapes. With sides, triangle shape. So it's a 6. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Has to be that. There is no other way that can go. So it'd be really useful being able to solve this one with sides, triangle shapes. Shapes could be forms, images, molds, blobs. Triangle. What can triangle be in a cryptic crossword? Oh, and they're not all going to be like this. So this next one starts here and goes southwest. Oh, and it's 3, so it must go there, there, and there. That's a diddy triangle. Okay, let's take a look at it. Work with a needle and thread, so we hear. Work with a needle and thread, so we hear. Yep, happy with that one. If you've got an answer, type G and the number of the clue in the chat, and then I will head over to you when I get stuck, or if I don't get stuck, I'll try to remember to occasionally give it to you. Go for it in the chat. Go type the answer to 2. And excellent, Cactus. Knew I could rely on someone. And I can always rely on Hollow to do some synonyms. It's so. It sounds like so. So we hear S-E-W. So it sounds like S-O, but it's S-E-W. And that's very useful. So it goes S, E, and W. All compass points very confusingly. So it goes to the southwest, and then it finishes the rest of that triangle. So we do know that it's blank E blank W blank S. We actually have alternate letters now. Blank E blank W blank S. With sides, triangle shapes. Shapes could be moved, as in the shapes you throw on the dance floor. The shape I throw on the dance floor is a very round blob. God, I should be... Newts. There can't be many words that fits. Oh! Alchemist has got a very good point. It could go here, 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 here. But probably doesn't, as it turns out, just simply because it's probably got to end in an S, because it's probably a plural. But it could go that way around. Very good point, Alchemist. See, this is why I like doing crosswords. As part of a team, you lot are usually correct. So that could be blank E, blank, 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 W. So it's one of those two, but I don't know what the answer is. Poker, Hollow said something basically exactly the same. Good evening. What was this triangle puzzle? What was this triangle puzzle in the MIT hunt? 3... And it starts going to the west. Sweet note in the Spanish song. Sweet note in the Spanish song. So it starts here, and it starts going backwards. and it's 6, so it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do they all have to be multiples of 3? I think they might all have to be multiples of 3. That would make sense, given that they're triangles. I've learnt the thing. Note. So it could be do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. It could be any of the letters from A to G. In the Spanish, that's probably L, E-L. Could be la, but song. Sweet could be, what's the term in wine making for sweet? Is that cru? C-R-U? So if we got cru and that in a sec, thank you. You know what? Yeah. Cru is, no, Brit is dry. Cru is a region, I think. But I knew it was a sort, so sec, and then a letter in the Spanish. So L or E. Okay, if it's not that one, if it's la. Okay, that's not gone great. So I'm going to move on to 4. No, I think you're right. I think sec is sweet. 4. It sounded horrible, by the way. Whatever, yeah. Whatever you're doing. Poker. Wrongly interpret film schedule, including ran. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's our triangle. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is our triangle. Of course, we could do 2 things. This one was set because it's 3. There's nothing else that can do, but there's 2 possibilities. So it's going to start there. Wrongly interpret film. Is it going to be an anagram of interpret film? Interpret is 9, film is 4, so that's 13. So it's not. Wrongly interpret, though. Hang on, interpret could be your anagram indicator. Film schedule. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But then what's including ran doing? Definitely goes east. Oh, and it could do that as well, couldn't it? Oh, yeah. Film schedule. This is your call sheet. That's what a schedule is in TV. I've been on a call sheet. No. I could do the next one. Sailor returned with a sinking ship's deserter. Sailor returned with a sinking ship's deserter. I've got this one. Have you? Hollow has. Right, where's this? This is here. And it's going to go here, here, here. That. It has to go there. There is no other way. Go for it, Hollow. A sailor is also known as a tar, and Meredith has gone for it. Tar returned his rat. So that is a rat. Crook inside would ogle girls. Okay. Okay, not the nicest of surfaces, but I have the answer here. Crook inside would ogle girls. It's my favourite. It's a hidden. I think that the time for me to try and keep track of all the hiddens this year has now gone, unfortunately. I wish I'd done it after the first week, but I can't be bothered now. It's a hidden and it's my favourite. Okay, we'll come back to that okay, just later. Go for it in the chat. It's my favourite. It's my favourite. Dogleg girls. Dogleg girls. D-O-G-L-E-G. It's inside wood ogle girls. Dogleg. And that is a crook, a bend. So it starts here and it must go east, which is this way. But then we don't know. Well, it can't go up. And it's got to end here. So actually, we do know that it must do that. Please let me know if there's... Because I think there's only 2 triangles. Oh, no. We don't know that at all. It could go L-E-G. So we got the dog, but we don't know where the leg goes. We do know the next one starts with G, though. Rudimentary vehicle got around California River. Is there a... Oh, no. mean, these are all good points, CS and Hollow. Very good points. But I'm happy with 7. Go for it, Meredith. Rudimentary vehicle got around California River. So it's literally got. We're going to put that around CA for California. R for river. Go-kart. I was wondering if there was an actual river in California called the Car, K-A-R, because I want to spell that with that with a K and not a C. We know that starts to the northeast. So it's G-O-C, and then it's going to go A-R-T or A-R-T, I guess. Are those the only 2 options? I feel like those are the only 2 options. So we've put so in, so I'm going to mark that as done, and we've put rat in. We haven't finished with dogleg or go-kart, so those won't get highlighted yet. What is this one? This one's number 8. Mood of part-time employee on ER. Mood of part-time employee on ER. I've got this one. Oh. Yes. Cater, stop being incredibly useful. Oh, yeah, that rat could go the other way around. No, it can't. No, because it has to go to the southwest. So it has to start with that, so it goes RA. That's fine. The 3s are determined. We're okay with that. Yes. Oh, that is irritating. Okay. Boo! Yep, good point. So was fine. So can't do anything else, right? Oh no, maybe the so could go up here. Maybe that is a W. So we don't know where the W... and what if the W does go there? So instead of this, width could be W, sides could be edges, triangle shape is wedges! And I think that has to do that. Wedges. Are we happy with that? I love a good potato wedge. I had some for dinner tonight. I don't think that can go another way. So that is wedges confirmed. So that solves go-kart. So G-O-C. Now it can't go this way. So it must go down. Go-kart goes there. Does that set 7? So that is 7. Dog leg is either going to go here or here. So we don't know the dog leg. But that's good. And we're starting to get the triangle. Are these all just going to say triangle? T-R-I-A. No, they're not. Okay. Right, but anyway, back to number 8. I've got 8. Go for 8. Yes, 7 does... Hang on. How does this work for 7? Normally, it's a 7 up or a 7 down, and that's a 7 down, but a 7 triangle... Oh dear. It starts off to the northeast, which would be that, and then it goes, oh, I don't know. No muppetry at all, marking. No, I haven't made any mistakes whatsoever. Anyway, Hollow shouted temper at me because it's the answer of a clue, not because he's shouting at me. Mood is temper, part-time employees are temp on ER, literally ER. So T goes there, and we know it starts to the north, T-E-M. And now we're going to make a triangle out of it. P-E-R could do that. P-E can't do that, but it could go P E-R, because that could be turtail, I don't know. But we've got the temper. Basically, the idea is we have to enter these all as triangles if you are new to this and haven't seen the blurb. Number 9, Pop Story, Heartless Tact. Pop Story, Heartless Tact. Something's going to be heartless. Either story or tart. I would guess story, and then we're going to get S-Y, and so we just need to pop. Burst, soda, fizz. So it's 9. Did I say tact? I know it says tart. Wow. Heartless tart would be TT, which is less useful. It's going to start here. And it goes to the northwest, so we haven't got any letters for it yet. Heartless tart. Pastry. Tart is a pastry, so can it be like that? Oh, heartless. Pop is... Yes, it's pastry. Pop is your pa. Tart is a funny word in Britain, yes. It's also quite a... if you called a woman a tart, that's actually quite offensive, so do not do that. I call Gary Mail a tart, just because it's a long-running joke between us. There is no offence in it. Not much offence anyway. Pop is pa. Story heartless. Take out the middle letter. Your stree. So you got pastry. So it goes up here. There's your pars. TR is probably not going to do that because we know that 4 does that. So it could be TR, I guess. Mistrial or something? Misreading or something like that. But anyway, we can definitely do that. 10 starts here. Baker roasted nuts for someone enjoying a roll. Okay, that's got to be an anagram of baker roasted, because that is nuts. So nuts is your anagram indicator. Baker roasted for someone enjoying a roll. Some acrobat. Baker roasted. Oh, Mark! That's terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Oh, hang on, yeah, I have to go along here, don't I? I can't go down for that, so it's pastry. It's a good point. No muppetry. No muppetry whatsoever. Roasted nuts for someone enjoying a roll. Bread something or other? Baker roasted nuts. Feels like it's an anagram of baker roasted. So it goes to the west to start off with. So it's going that way. So we have no extra letters. Yeah, use an egg wash to it enhances the colour of it. Yeah. You can get streaker. Oh no, you can't. Yes, you can. Streaker. Oh bad streaker. It's an anagram of oh bad streaker. Not that helps. First letter, please, Hollow. Broad. S. Star Baker. Next letter, please. Probably the T. Better not be streaker board. Streak. A board streak. Skateboarder. I assume. Skate. Yes, skateboarder. Okay. Why would that be a roll? Idly ho, neighbourino, Foggy. Good evening. We're entering the answers as triangles. That's the gimmick today. So it starts here and goes to the west. Skate. And then it's either going to go down here and then up there or down here. We don't know the direction of the full triangle, but we know that it starts that way. And some of the later ones will confirm the directions. Dire Straits is for people who make fun. Dire Straits is for people who make fun. That's number 11, so it starts here, and it starts going to the north. So we know the second letter is A. Is this an anagram of straits? Is. Yes, it is. Got this. So it's an anagram of straits is. It means people who make fun. Absolutely no idea what you're talking about, Sean. Absolutely no idea. Go for it if you've got it in the chat. So Locators and Hollow have got it. Anagram of that, people who make fun, satirists. Which I can't spell. Satirists. So it has to go up. SATI. And then it has to go this way. IRISTS. There's our satirists. There wasn't any other way that could go in, because it can't go that way. So there we go. Next one, number 12, starts here and goes to the north. Gives a lift to crowds around interstate. Interstate is the letter I. Gives a lift to. So crowds. So it's a 4-letter word for crowd, 5-letter word for crowds. Throngs, mobs, masses. Crowd. Crowd is the only 5-letter word for crowd that I can think of. We don't have any letters in it. 1, 2. So it's a 6-letter word. There might be an S there. First letter, please, Marky V. Gives a lift to. Elates. Crowds. I need that first letter. Marky V says. Marky V says nothing. Oh. Elates. What? Oh, okay, fine. We'll move on. 13. Goes here and starts going to the southeast. Nothing to erase except the ending in a little poem. Nothing to erase except the ending in a little poem. Yes, happy with this one? Happy with this one? Yeah. Hey, give Erasure a little respect. This is me showing my entire some knowledge of Erasure's works. Okay, I'm going to go for this one. It's odelet. At least I assume it is. I assume that that's a word because it's O for nothing and to erase is to delete. So delete, except the ending to take the last letter off. So we get odelet. So it starts going to the southeast and then we don't know where it goes after that. 14, which goes here. Happy with recent times in education. Happy with recent times in education. Is recent times going to be AD, you know, for Anno Domini, sort of recent times in education? That's very good, Foggy. I did read that, continue to read that as Ned Flanders. You've got the Ned Flanders vibe going on today, Foggy, which is not a bad thing. Happy, overjoyed, content, joyous, recent times in education. What is education going to be? It's going to have to be a short. Could just be ed, of course, like phys ed. So education could just be ed. Yes! Yes, it is, isn't it? It is. Hollow will confirm it is. That is right. Education is ed. You need to put somehow recent times into it, and you get a word for happy. So I'll give that a few seconds. Where's that going to go? It's going to go here. Yep, and we know that the third letter is actually an A. I'd forgotten to look at the grid, but it goes up to start off with. It goes north. I am indeed. Go for it in the chat if you think you've got it. Go for it, Meredith Alchemist. Go for it. And Hollow as well, but the other two mainly. Yeah. I hope you're related. Don't know. Wait, it can't go down this way. It could still go down this way, but it looks like it will go down this way. It looks like it'll go here for elated. It is late, you know, the recent times of late in education, so put late in ED, get elated. But we can't officially, with hard logic, put it in yet, even though it is almost certainly going to be this. Because I don't know if... I'm assuming all squares are going to get filled in. We would be told otherwise, and I'm not sure that any other squares, any other answers are going to actually get to that square. So I'm pretty sure that that is elated. But I'm going to wait until we have certainty. Well, Mark Eva, you are far too late. Don't care. Don't care. 15. I love my chat. Weak spot. Weak spot she found in a cold fish. So I'm going entirely off of the fact that it's 8-4. I'm assuming it has to be Achilles' heel. Now, why is it Achilles' heel? Cold is chill. Cold is chill. And then there's she. Oh, it's a cold. That's true. A cold. And then in eel. Okay, so it's she in eel, which goes after a chill. There we go. A chill eel. Yeah. Not the capybara. The capybara is the most chilled animal, but the chilled eel. So it's going to start going to the east. Achil. And then we don't... How do we know? So they're going to go down. Oh, we definitely don't know, because it could go at least one or two ways. But that's how it starts. Apparently we can do dog leg. Oh, I got to cut back to it. A man's proxies. You leave a man's proxies out of it. It's going to be the name of a man for 4 letters. Adam. That's the only 4-letter name I can think of. Briar. Dan. Cliff with 1 F. I can't think of any. So it's going to be a mad, and it just means proxies. Right, so it's number 16, which is here, and it starts to the east, and it's going to do something like that. Oh yeah, mark, yeah. A marks, no. Proxy. So a proxy is something you use in your place. Alibis? No. Stand-in. Where do men go when they go? I dare to think. The urinal? Good evening, Awesome Possum. Happy birthday! In celebration for your birthday, I am not going to solve this clue. That's where you join us. Happy birthday. What's the first... Okay, please confirm the first letter is A. And then tell me what the second letter is as well. Oh, I was going to adjust my buttocks on my seat, but I hurt my knee doing it, so I'm not going to do that. A-G. Oh, agents. Oh, agents. Oh. So, a proxy must be an agent. He went through an agent. He went through a proxy. Okay, and that goes to the east. So if you just joined us, all the answers are being entered as a triangle, and we're told the first direction of the triangle. Ooh, a little fluffy bit. Fluffy, fluffy, fluffy. Could never get them. But then we have to make the right angle triangle ourselves, but we don't quite know the second bits. Nice. Oh, that sounds perfect. Awesome. 17. So it starts here and it starts to the southwest. Tough stuff scattered at glacier. Must be an anagram of at glacier, mightn't it? Now, on a scale of 1 to 5, how is Dan? I like the fact that that is, could be any context. I'm going to give myself a 3. There we go. At glacier. So what is it? Tough stuff. Ugh. Tough stuff. I feel like it's going to be like aggregate or something like that, so end ATE. Tough stuff scattered at glacier. Must be an anagram of at glacier, but what does it mean, tough stuff? Grit. Anyone got this one? What is the prize category this week, Pokenuts? What is the prize category this week? There's one thing on my desk that we'll have to do as the prize. It is in my hand, he says, carefully not showing it. It's in my hand. I've got something in my hand. That could be the prize for glacier. Yeah. That's how we say glacier. Not glacier. No. You want to start try? No, no. Glacier. More glassy. So does it start TRI? Might want it to, but no, it doesn't. Okay. Something age. Does it end? Oh, cartilage! Got it! It's cartilage. There's your anagram. And that's your tough stuff. That is a hard anagram. C-A-R-T. It starts to the southwest. I-L. I mean, it looks like it's going to go up and then A-G-E, but technically we don't know, so I'm going to leave it until we know it for certain. 18, that starts here and goes to the southwest, so we know the second letter is an E. Edward and I in getting married and reconciling. Edward and I in getting married and reconciling. What? Is it an anagram? I think it must be an anagram of Edward I in. Maybe not. Edward could just be Ed, couldn't it? Ed could just be... That could just be Ed. And then I is I. And then married could be like... wedding or unifying or something like that. So we put EDI in getting married. And then we get a word meaning reconciling. That's how I think it's going to work. I don't think I want to know, Shaw, but I hope you're okay. I want to know what's going on with my elbows. I want to know what's going on with my elbows and my forearms, because ever since I've had COVID, they have hurt. It may be a red herring. It may be coincidental. But a couple of weeks after COVID, my arms have started hurting. And basically, whenever I pick something up, particularly, it doesn't even have to be particularly heavy. Even just holding my arm out here, it hurts my elbow. Bending my elbow hurts. And the muscles of the forearm here really hurt. And it makes everything really irritating. I will not try and lick my elbow today. So anyway, yes. Don't know what to do about it. Saw a GP. They said, didn't really do anything about it. So on a scale of 1 to 5, I am 3.5. 3.5. I will take that. 3.5. I always knew I was 3.5. In getting married. What's the first letter, please? Reconciling. M. I've got it. I've got it based on that. Thank you, Catus. I've got... On a scale of 3 to 4. Oh, no, I can't do an average of that. 3.5. Look, everyone, vote. I'm 3.5. If you don't vote for 3.5, you are a heathen. You go for it in the chat if you've got. I'm happy with this, Hollow. I am happy with this. I'm happy with mediating. So it's Ed and I from Ed and I in getting married. So if something is getting married, it is being mated with another option. You know, you have to marry your socks up. You have to mate your socks up. I'm happy because mating. I'm happy with mating, and that's your raid phrase. I'm happy with mating. I'm happy with mating for marrying. I'm happy. I'm happy, 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 happy. Let's put it in the grid. So it's going to go M-E-D-I. Good evening, Ali Law. We've got to put everything in a triangle. It can't go up here because it's mediating. So it's got to go this way. I-N-G. Has to go that way, yes. But it's just in the sense of matching up. It's not in the sense of mating and marrying. I mean, you do mate in marriage, probably, but it's not in that sense. It's just in the sense of matching up. Anyway, exactly, Sensei. I'm glad I got one person on my side, aside from the person who voted Batman symbol, heathen. 100, heathen. -99, heathens. All three of you. Stop, I spoke, and went downhill. Stop, I spoke, and went downhill. That's number 19, so it starts here, and it goes to the southeast. So we know that the third letter is T. Cease. Went downhill. Nosedived. Nosedove. Stop voting for the Batman symbol. I don't see you guys rating the kind of mate I'm contemplating. Well, wow. Wow. I have no idea. Went downhill. Stop, I spoke. First letter, please, Meredith. Skied. It was went downhill is a great clue for skiing. It's not going to be that. D. Deteriorated. So it's deteriorated. It's got to be deteriorated. Now, I spoke is I-rated. Now, if you stop, you deter. Oh, that's nice. Okay. So deter, I-rated. Stop, I spoke. Deter, I-rated. Oh, does it... Is that fixed? Well, helps if I put the next letter in, yeah. Deteriora. Darn it, not fixed. Equestrian. Lassoes a person on the attack. Equestrian. Lassoes a person on the attack. Equestrian. Horser. It's not going to be horse, H-O-A-R-S-E, is it? Person on the attack feels like it's the definition. A question, it's going to be like horse or rider. Go for it in the chat. I've done the hard work for you. It's going to lasso, i.e. contain a. So rider containing a for a raider. So that is 20 down, which starts here. It starts to the south, 6 letters, so it's going to do that. Has to go up here, and there's your R. That is fixed. A large salmon, 51 centimetres, is lush. A large salmon, 51 centimetres, is lush. Okay, 51 in Latin, in Roman numerals, is Li. And I assume centimetres would be cm. So you got lickum at the moment. Lickum. 3.5 is the correct answer on the poll ended. The other 4 of you should be ashamed of yourselves. But actually, I can almost do that. I can almost do that because it's -99 and +100, so they almost cancel each other out. So the difference is I don't know. But anyway, how much is a Batman symbol worth? A large salmon. Is it going to be sockeye or I don't know my types of salmon well enough. I will have heard of it. But I can't think of it at the moment. Is lush. I lassoed a glacier. Ted Lasso. But that's Ted Lasso because that, yeah, anyway. Is lush. What's that about? If you're lush, you are verdant, you are green, you are bountiful, you are moist. Sorry. First letter, please. Maybe it's A, because it could be A. Is lush. That's true. Okay, so A is A, L for large. Salmon, so it's going to be a small word for salmon, L-I, and then I'm not quite sure what centimetres is doing. Is lush. If you're lush, you're drunk as well. So this is 21, so it's going to start here, and it goes to the north. So we know that the first letter is C. Third letter is C. Coho. There you go. Coho is your salmon. And I knew it. Oh, I actually said it, did I? Oh. So A is A, L is large, coho is your salmon, and it's alcoholic. So L-I, and just C for centimetres? C for centimetres? I guess. I would always put CM. Anyway, can we put it in the grid? It's got to start going north. Okay, H-O-L-O. It's got hollow in there. Almost. No, H-O. Alco. H-O. No, it's not that way, is it? So I will take that, Sensei. I will take that. It's got to go over here. Alco. H-O-L-I-C. That has to be how it goes. Alcohol. Please do confirm with me that is fixed. Don't think there's anywhere else that could have gone. Forced, that's the term I was after. 22, so it starts here. Why have I got an R here? Oh, because I've gone through with a different clue. Travelling aid, or aid in travelling. Travelling aid, or aid in travelling. Anagram of aid or, I assume. So travelling aid or, so anagram of that. And it's an aid in travelling, which is... E-radio. It goes to the southeast, so it's going here. Travelling aid, or aid in travelling. Okay, so the answer, so it might be a travelling aid, because in travelling is also your anagram indicator. So we know it starts R. First letter, please, alchemist and associates. Oh, yeah. I knew it was R. I'd even said it was R. Next letter, please. I did see, yes. R-O. Roadie. Nice. So it goes down there, so that's your road. Can't go that way, so it must go up here and is forced. That's good. Roadie. That's your travelling aid. Hooray. Shire of Hollywood after Island in Europe. Shire of Hollywood after Island in Europe. 23. So it's here and it starts going to the south. I'm assuming it's a person, yeah. I'm assuming it's a person and not a region of Hollywood. But I'm assuming it's an actor or actress with the surname Shire. After I. Well, that's weird because, hang on, 23, where does it... It's this one. Okay, hang on. After I. So it's going to be a land in Europe. Well done to the one person who voted. I only just saw that poll. Who voted in that poll? Excellent. After I, so it's going to start I, and it's a Tessa or a thing, and we're going to get a land in Europe that starts IT. So all I can think of is Iberia, but it's not that. I Tessa. It It's not going to do that. Could do that. Probably not. Could do that. Italia. It's got to be Italia. It is a land in Europe, as in it is Italy, but how it is said in Europe, it's Italia. Is there Italia? Hooray! And I think that's forced as well. Because I don't think that can go, can't end there. Yeah, has to go there. Excellent. 24. Even characters in Friends will be embarrassed. Even characters in Friends will be embarrassed. Lovely surface. Fun. We can do this one. Rocky and the Godfather. Fair enough. I misread that, Sensei, as I San Marino. Is a me Mario. Poker. What is 24? Go for it, Poker. Go for it, Alchemist. Giving it to them. No one else. Everyone else. Shush. It is. It's red. It's every other letter in Friends. That's nice. So it starts here, goes north, and will either finish up here, or here, or here. Could be any of those. I start working for Painter. Yes, it is specifically the second, fourth, and sixth letters. 24. So it starts here. Did I put that in the wrong place? No, 25. I start working for Painter, and it's going to go north. So we know the second letter is R. I is probably I. Start working for Painter. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yep. Doesn't start with I. That's a film reference, isn't it, Coolio? I think I got a film reference there. He played a love machine. Go for it. It's an anagram. It's actually a fairly simple anagram that I thought was quite well disguised, even though working is a reasonably in-your-face anagram indicator. I didn't spot it. It's an anagram of I start, and a painter is an artist. Yes. So it's good to go here and go north. So art, whoops, can't go here, can't go here. So it's either going to go IST or IST. I reckon it will probably be that one just because of the coincidental T, but we can't be certain. Blue Record being played quite far into the wee hours. Blue Record being played quite far into the wee hours. Feels like an anagram of Blue Record. I have somehow mucked. That's only 10 letters. Quite far into the wee hours. Where do we start? So it's 26 and we start going north. Why have I got something in 31? Oh, that must have been from a previous one. So we know it's that. The wee hours could be AM. It could even be IAM for 1 AM. Going to come back to that. I need my head for some reason just stopped working on that one, so I'm going to come back to it. 27. And sorry, Kate, but I'm going to come back to it. 27 starts here, so he starts with a T, tuft, minus a T when spelled backwards. Tuft minus a T when spelled backwards, and so it starts going to the south. So could be that, probably isn't. Probably that. Tuft. So it starts TA minus a T when spelled backwards. Yes, got it. Got it. What is... Yeah, it's fine. Go for it, Catus and Hollow. If you minus something in maths, it's less it. And that's the key. So it's TA and less all backwards, or less AT all backwards. So it's tassel, and we can't put it in the grid. We know it starts south, but we don't know the other two sides of the triangle just yet. 28. Rail company mad at Mark. 28 starts here and starts going to the east. Rail company mad at Mark. I'm just going to go for it. It's an American one. Amtrak. That's your rail company. It's an anagram of at Mark. It's spelled like that. Could go there. That's looking pretty good, isn't it? Could well be going there, but we don't know for certain. 29. Is glum about kids' last scooters. Is glum about kids' last scooters. Yep, happy with that. 29. Choo-choo? Who's going choo-choo? Trains don't go choo-choo. I don't know what you're thinking about. You're thinking of boats. Anyway, I've got this one. Is glum about kids' last scooters? Hollow's got it. Sound of a boat. It's a running joke because it's a running joke. Okay, go for it if you've got it in the chat. I'm just going to go for it, I think. If you're glum, you're sad, you mope. And so mopes around the last of kid, which is D, mopeds. So we know it starts to the southwest, which is this way. Can't go up, so it's got to go this way, mopeds. And that one is forced. Not many clues to go. 31. Some beavers eager or reluctant. Some beavers eager or reluctant. It's my favourite. It's my favourite. Where is it? It is... Why have I missed 30? Apparently so. I'll go up to 30 in a second. Let's do 31. It's a hidden. I think I just got so excited that I spotted a hidden. Goes to the west. Go for it in the chat. It's got to be a verse. And we don't know... Oh, no, we do know. It must be this. Because it can't go down, because then the R's in the way. So it gives us a verse that's hidden in Beavers Eager. The way that that's phrased, I'm not going to say why. Today's New York Times crossword, if you subscribe to New York Times crossword, I thought was really fun. I really enjoyed today's New York Times crossword. Back to number 30. American painters rabbit in motion. American painters rabbit in motion. Is there an American painter that's an anagram of rabbit? Like Brybat. Apparently so, CS. Yes. Yeah. So it goes to the southeast. Something bit. Barbit. If it is an anagram, please do tell me the anagram, I think, on this one, because I don't know the painter. Tribber. Nothing's coming to mind. Okay. American could be A. Or AM. A. Painters, and then rabbit in motion. Sensei does. I hid a CD in his house the last time I was there. Inane, like a 0-0 score. Inane, like a 0-0 score. 32, so it starts here, and it goes to the north. So it's P, something, da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Indeed, Hollow. Why bother? Anyone else? Anyone apart from Hollow? Because I know you've got it. Go for it if you've worked out what 32 is. Ah, CS has got it. Excellent. Inane, like a 0-0 score. There's no point. There's no points. It's the you have to, by law, you have to do that little few notes if you say the chase. Pointless. Absolutely. There are no points in that game. So it's got to go here, and then it's got to go down here. Doctor each manuscript in Visions. I'm happy with this one. This will test your crosswording knowledge, as in, do you know your crosswording abbreviations? It's a UK game show, yes. Been running since about 2010, something like that. It's been going for a very long time and has just recorded its 2000th episode. Okay, go for 33. Starts here and starts going to the east. A doctor can be MB. It can be MO, but it isn't any of those. It's DR. Whoops. Each is EA, and manuscript is MS, and visions are dreams. So it's going to go DRE, AMS. Technically, it could still be that, but it's not going to be that. It is going to go up there, probably, but there we go. Not MO. Oh, in America. Okay. Last clue, 34. Dine with beer advocate. Dine with beer advocate. It starts going here. Dine. It's not a very close rivalry now, I don't think. I think the Chase has effectively won. The pointless sort of... It's not been doing as well in the ratings as the Chase for a fair number of years and has sort of become less exciting. But I feel that the same is about to happen to the Chase. I feel like last year it's just started to come off the boil. And I think we're just starting to see, not fatigue set in, but it's had its time. And I think it'll start to lose its audience now. Diddle diddle diddle. I didn't know. Oh, Paul Farrer will come and hunt me down. Paul Farrer, nice chap. Spoke to him once. He's the one who did the thing. Diddle diddle diddle. Next letter, please. So it starts with S. What's the next letter? Dine. You eat. You sate. You. Beer is ale. So advocate. You support. You empathise. You supplicate. Supper, sup. It's going to be sup, isn't it? Next letter, I'd like to see UP. Yeah. Deal or No Deal's coming back. Supplicate? Supplicant? Supplicale? Supplicant? Sup. Dine is sup. Ale is beer. Oh, Cash Trapped is... Yeah, that's the one with Boxes with Brothers, yes. Supper. Stout. Thick dark beer. Bitter. Stout, bitter, IPA. Next letter, please. Is it going to be a double P? Port! Port! But where does the ER come from? So, advocate is supporter. Where does the ER come from? Port is wine, yes, but it's sup-port. Oh! Supper with port inside it. It's with, so it's on the outside. So it's port in... No, it's not! What's porter? Beer is... Oh, is there actually... Porter is a beer. Did not know that. Did not know that. And it can't go up here, so it has to go up here. And there's your supporter. That is now in the grid. Okay, let's go back to the top. We'll be able to put quite a few of these in, I would imagine. Now that we've got... Yeah, I don't drink. Yeah, I don't know. Moving on! Sweet note in the Spanish song. Starts here and goes west. Dulce. Sweet. Note. In the Spanish song. Choral. Equal. First letter, please. Oh, you got 4. I'm after 3. Okay, well, let's have a look at 4 then. Wrongly interpret film schedule, including RAN. Okay. And this starts to the southwest. You say that, I don't know it. It's either got to go here. Oh no, it's 12, sorry, so there's an extra one. Up here, up here. Feels like it's going to be that, doesn't it? Wrongly interpret. Hang on, it goes to the east. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm still thinking about the... Wrongly interpret. Miss... it's not going down, is it? So mistranslate. So it's mistranslate. Now, why is it mistranslate? So it's ran, which is literally in there, in mist slate. So a film schedule is the slate. But what? Where does the mist? Oh, the mist is the... Yeah, okay, mist is a film. Yeah, okay. Mistranslate. Okay, 5. Can we put that in now? Rat started here and went there. That got fixed. Dog leg. D-O-G. That has to go here. L-E-G. There's no other way. So dog leg is now in there. Temper for 8. And it starts going north. T-E-M. P-E-R or P-E-R. We don't know. Skateboarder for 10. That would be... Skateboarder for 10 would be a novel twist in University Challenge. Skate. B-O-A-R-D-E-R. There we go. Because it can't go anywhere else. Skateboarder is put in. Gives a lift to crowds around interstates. I know some of you have got this. So it's 12. Gives a lift to hosts. Those hosts around I. A host, a big crowd is a host of people. So hoists gives a lift to H. Which way is it going? H. O. I. S. T. S. That is actually pinned. Okay, and that pins something else, doesn't it? Temper is now pinned. T-E-M can't go there. P-E-R. So we now know that 3 starts with E. So it is, the Spanish is E-L. And it goes here. Eclair. Eclair. Hang on. Eclair. Because that is a sweet. Is it eclair for 3? Note in the Spanish song. Is it eclair? I feel like it must be. Note. So it could be note in the Spanish. C in E-L, and then a song is an air. A-I-R. That's how it is. That's it. C is your note in L for the Spanish. Song is an air. And there's your eclair. Good. 13. Can we fix odelet? O. And we know it goes to the southeast. And then can't go here. Must go here. Odelet. Elated. Number 14. So it starts here. And it goes to the north. E-L-A. T-E-D. That's now forced. Achilles heel. 15. A-C-L-L-E-S-H-E-E-L. There's your Achilles heel. Everything's slotting in nicely. Agents, number 16. Cypher House, good evening to you. Good evening. Have you been puzzling? Have you had a puzzly day? Welcome to you all. We are in the last stages of filling in this crossword. It's a crossword where you have to enter things as triangles. So agents starts going to the east and then needs to go up here and here. That is the only way that it will fit. So it goes like that. Cartilage is next. Yes, wish me a happy 3.5 because apparently I'm 3.5 out of 5 today. That is my rating. 17, where is 17? So it starts here and it goes to the southwest. Can't go that way. So it's got to go up cartilage. Good evening, Lily. There we go. Deteriorated. 19. 19 is here. And it starts to the southeast. Deteriorated. There's your right-angled triangle there. It's actually deteriorated. You get to come in at the easy bit, can I just say? Like we've done most of it now. 24, red. Is that going to be a D? Because it could go there. But I feel like it's already there, isn't it? R-E-D, but it could be a D there. I mean, I've just... Okay. It's not a D. I'm going to say that D's done. Artist for 25. 25. It goes there. Artist, and it starts to the north. There we have our artist. That has now been filled in. Don't know 26. 27, tassel. Tassel. That's fine. Amtrak. Never going in a straight line is our Amtrak. Let's go 28. A-M-T. R-A. And there's the K that I was expecting. Good. Dreams for 33. D-R-E-A-M-S. There's your triangle there. That's done. So we've just got a couple of clues left to fill in. 26. Blue record being played quite fine to the wee hours. You can shout it in the chat now. I'm going to see if I can get it. It's got to go here and here. So I'm now disconsolate. Disconsolate. So why? So into the wee hours is so late. On. So a record is a disc. Being played is on. Into the wee hours so late. It's on so late. Lovely. Disconsolate. Lovely. And we've put that in. Is that everything now? Have we got any spaces left? I feel like we've missed one. Have we missed one? 4, 5, 6. Hang on. Let me just do a count. Oh, we've done 30. Not done 30. 30 is in. So it starts here. And goes to the southeast. Hopper. A rabbit in motion is a hopper. The famous painter Hopper, of course. And that is Triangle by Hex. And just to finish it off, letters in the shaded squares form a triangle of their own. Tristan, Isolde, King Mark. That must be a love triangle. There we go. Hooray! Nice. That was fun. I did enjoy the way that everything overlapped and how you start constructing one of these. I have